Welcome back to the Average Joe's Fishing Show, and welcome to Charleston Lake Provincial Park. Leanne, Remi, and I were supposed to be camping in the backcountry on campsite 506 for 2 nights, but as we got to the park, the weather got absolutely crazy, and when we came down to the water at the end of the portage, we realized that it was not going to be possible for the 3 of us to make it to our site. As you can see, the wind was brutal and the waves were crazy. 3 to 4 foot whitecaps coming down the length of the lake, and we had to go right there, upwind. So after reloading the car and pulling out of the parking lot, we realized that we were trapped. The big maple had fallen across the road, and none of the park wardens were able to use a chainsaw to cut it off. So I decided to grab my buck saw and help these young lads get this tree off the road so that we could get a new campsite booked for the night. And this is what happened next.
What's going on, Brendan? There's lots of people in cars in the backcountry here.
Yeah, plans changed a little. We're at Charleston Lake Provincial Park, and we got here at about 6:30. We had a backcountry site booked, site 506. When we got down to the boat launch, it was 55 km/h winds, huge whitecaps, probably 3 to 4 foot whitecaps, and a headwind. Hey. So we are on plan B, and we're car camping. We did not bring all our nice gear. We brought our backcountry gear, so at least with the wind, the bug shouldn't be too bad. We had to buy firewood, so that sucks. Lost a bit of money on our booking because we couldn't get a refund for tonight on the backcountry site, but you know, it is.
It was only $9, so
yeah, it is what it is, and we're gonna make the most of it. Hopefully the wind dies down a little bit tomorrow, because there's a couple lakes I wanted to try fishing close by in the park that have brook trout, and if not, then I guess we'll show you guys what the road and the bathrooms and the beaches look like. And yeah, this is Charleston Lake. Welcome. Well, Leanne, what's on the menu?
pizza.
Can you give me the rundown? What's the ingredients? Tinfoil? Yum.
No. We've got some garlic naan bread.
Yeah.
We've got pizza mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
We've got pepperoni.
Uh-huh.
And we've got some prosciutto. Oh,
Yum.
and pizza sauce.
Oh, yeah.
This may take me a while. Got our big cheese grater. I just put bug spray on too, so it's probably gonna taste delicious.
How's it looking? Oh, it's starting to melt pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe a few more minutes.
Couple more minutes. Like mine. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
About it.
Is yours ready?
Yeah.
Be careful. Heck yeah.
I'm so excited.
Me too. How is it?
Very good.
Yeah,
The
delicious.
steam coming off.
All right, Zaw number 2 is ready for the oven. And Zaw number 1 is just cooled off enough to eat. Right on. And Remi is so hungry. Leanne is cutting her pizza with a fork and knife. I'm gonna taco mine. Greasy. Just the right temperature now.
Heck yeah.
Celebration time, come on.
What time is it?
S'mores time.
Heck yeah.
Remi wants us to come to bed, but we're not ready.
Yeah, she's been bugging us.
She's probably been bugging us for like half an hour or an hour
At
already.
least. This is the secret, eh?
Celebration cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Schmello.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Whoa.
Look at that. Give me the marshmallow pull.
Okay.
Forget about the cheese pull. Whoa, no pull at all. I got the cheese pull on my pizza though. It's crazy. We literally just got in here.
Passed out.
Cold. We just got in here after cleaning the ticks off of her. You're so mean.
She wakes us up.
We saw, how many ticks did we find on her this evening, just before bed?
6
6 ticks all day?
Yeah.
But we just found like 3 more, so really gross. Check your dogs for ticks if you take your dogs out. Check yourselves for ticks. Thankfully, most of these were dog ticks. We found 2 little black-legged ticks and then 4 dog ticks on her, so. And then all the ones you found on yourself were dog ticks, eh?
I hope so.
And I found 1 dog
I
tick.
flicked them off with me so fast I didn't even identify them.
I found 1 dog tick on me, so that was just from our trip today. That's that's a dozen ticks between the 3 of us, so pretty gross. But yeah, we're in the tent. We're headed to bed. We will see you guys in the morning. Thanks for sticking along this far, and we got a couple more minutes coming up.
What are you making for breakfast, babe?
Bren griddles.
Got pancakes cooking, and then eggs and bacon staying warm.
Egg. A bacon. A 2 bacon.
Thanks.
A 3 bacon.
No, 2 is fine.
1 on the side.
Okay. Thank you.
Is it awful?
No,
Not as good as McDonald's makes it.
I don't think I've ever had a McDonald's McGriddle.
Oh, then it's great. Better than McDonald's.
How's your McGriddle?
McDelicious.
And Remi gets her own little pancake.
Wait. Can you speak? Speak. Okay, that's good. Take a bite, bud.
And now egg mixed with dirt.
Here.
How was your McGriddle, Remi? Did you even taste it?
Delicious.
Did you even taste it? Yummy.
Easy.
What did we just come across?
Look at the size of this snake. He's obviously a gentle snake.
I don't want to meet
Sitting
him.
in the sun, waiting for a mouse to swim by.
He's massive.
He is quite massive, yes. Quite large. This is a large snake. Rather large. Remi, do you see the snake?
I don't think I've ever seen a snake that big in
It's
person.
got to be 4 feet long.
What kind of snake is it?
A black rock snake. This is a quiddity rock snake. Black in color.
We're at the dog beach with Remi.
Hi, I'm Remi.
Remi, is Daddy weird? Remi's been playing in the water.
What's this?
Hi. There's Daddy. Well,
We're doing it. We're going fishing.
it's still windy, but nowhere near as windy as it was yesterday. No white caps.
Well, the odd one.
Yeah, just
Gusting still, so once we get out into the main lake, out of this little bay here, we're gonna feel the wrath of it. But it's only about a 2.5 kilometer paddle from here up to the portage to Mud Lake, so I'm gonna give that one a whirl. Try and get a brook trout or two. I guess it was closed last year to fishing. Parts of the park were in conservation areas last year, so that means there's 2 years of nice sized fish in it. Should be half decent.
yeah.
So I guess we will see.
Let's do it. We are arriving at the trailhead, which will get us to Basin Lake and Mud Lake. That's not where we're going, ma'am.
Look at that. I'm walking right up a big gut here. Right up a hollow. A huckleberry hollow. We're bushwhacking here. There's a beaver pond. He's got it all flooded. We're billy goating. Yeah, I don't think anyone's bringing a four-wheeler in here. They could to this lake, but not to Mud. Did you test the water, Remi? Does it feel trouty? Oh, look at the cliff on the other side. Oh. Oh, look at that. And it's just floating there. Alrighty, we are in the canoe. We've made it to Mud Lake, and it does not look, does look a little muddy, I guess, in the bottom, but it's a beautiful lake, like beautiful structure on the shorelines. It's honestly more of a pond, I would say, than a lake. It's not very big, but it's deep. There is historical depth maps on it, and I think it hits, I'm gonna say off memory, 50 feet. It's definitely over 40 feet deep. and I think it's just a bowl. So I have just chosen the Williams Whitefish S50 in this kind of fire tiger pattern. I'm gonna start on the troll, and Leanne has on a Ned head jig and some sort of artificial minnow. I think it's a crushed city, like 4-inch shad or something. So she's gonna cast the shoreline. I'm gonna troll. You gotta get the deeper in the water because it's starting to be that time of year where the fish are starting to transition. So yeah, I think this will definitely benefit us for the remainder of the season. My thinking is the trout should be in about probably 10 to 15 feet would be my guess. Considering that's what we were catching them in last weekend, I would assume it'll be about the same.
It is a lot later in the day than we normally fish.
It is, yeah.
We usually go super early in the morning, and now it's like 3:30.
Yeah, it's mid-afternoon. So almost going on evening. So, but we had to kind of play it by ear. The weather has been crazy since we got here. We had expected to come in here this morning, but then couldn't even stay at our original site last night, as you guys saw. So we car camped, and the wind was gusting all morning, over 50 kilometers an hour, and huge white caps on Charleston Lake. It's a big lake, right? So just did not seem safe or viable to take the canoe off and come over here. But it started to calm down. It's supposed to continue to calm as the evening goes and then pick up again tomorrow morning. So we kind of had a short window here to actually get out and fish. So we're doing it.
Give her a try, yep.
So
let's catch some fish.
Let's get at her. Got the deeper in the water. Just have to pull up the app on my phone. And this lake is small, so it shouldn't take too many goes around to figure it out.
They stock it every year.
It's stocked every year?
Yeah, 1,000.
With 1,000, okay.
2023 it was 500.
So this lake is stocked every year with 1,000 brook trout. It is not a big lake, so that's a lot of fish to begin with. And last year, the lake was actually closed, so it's within Charleston Lake Provincial Park. And I guess they had mentioned to us at the front desk that last year they had a handful of lakes closed within the park boundaries. Not sure why, something to do with conservation. So this lake should have a half decent number of holdover fish because a lot of them wouldn't have got caught last year. So that's a plus. I didn't know that until we got here. There's the drop right there. So I'll be able to show you guys lots of this, but essentially we're just gonna fish the drop. You can cast in towards the shore, Leanne, and I'll troll. I added a couple small sinkers to this lure because I think the fish are gonna be a little bit deep. I have a feeling. I do have a few worms, not too many, but if they're gonna be finicky, I have no problem trolling a worm. Throwing it onto a Lake Clear wobbler or something of that nature. I think I'm gonna switch to something that goes a little deeper. I think with this Whitefish S, I'm probably only down, with a couple sinkers, maybe 4 or 5 feet. I'm gonna try and get down about 8. Maybe I'll go with the flicker. Should I go with the shad or the minnow? You know what? I'll try the minnow. I'll go deep. This will be like 10 to 12 feet. And then if this doesn't work, I'll go to the shad. I chose the flicker minnow in one of my luckier colors. Right there. Kind of like a perchy color. We will give that a whirl. Like this small, they could also be right in the middle, suspended under the surface, so we may have to do a couple passes down the center if we don't mark anything. And there's lots of things I've been marking, but it's hard to say if it's like logs under the water because it's so steep here that you could have a full tree vertical and be marking a whole bunch of branches that looks like a cluster of fish. So far, we haven't seen an overabundance of bait. We saw a little bit over where I lost that lure. Looked like sunfish or something, like not really ideal bait fish. Hard to say. You know, when you come to a new lake, just because they stock it with 1,000 every year, that seems excessive. Like to put 1,000 fish in here every year, that's a lot of fish for this little pond. So maybe they don't do well. Definitely not overfished. I don't think there's 1,000 getting caught out here every year. All right, I figured them out. It's over the same spot I thought I had a bite earlier. So I'm gonna give Leanne the wobbler with the worm as well. Feels like a decent fish, actually. I went over this spot going the other way. Oh yeah. That's a beauty. Heck yeah. So I went over this spot going the other way and I was getting tap, and I was like, I don't know if it's fish or not. And I was marking, I didn't know if it was a top of a tree or trout. A whole bunch of them. That's a beautiful fish. Wow. Look at the size of that.
It's round and long.
Yeah, like for this little pond. Holy crap. That's a beauty. That's a really nice one.
17?
That's probably yeah, that's a 17 for sure, and fat. Like a chunk. This is a really nice fish, way bigger than I was expecting out of here, which is awesome. Oh, what's he spitting up? Look at the size of this.
What the fuck is that? A little trout?
I think that is a little trout. Look at that. He just spit up about a 5-inch speckle, like a fresh stalker. That's crazy. Cannibalistic. That's a trout tail, 100%. That's a trout tail. So there's probably so little food in here that these trout are eating each other. The big ones are eating the fresh little ones. Look at the size of that brook trout. Charleston Lake Provincial Park has tanks. Beautiful colorations on them. Green back, nice red spots. That's a pretty fish, eh? Let's see how long he is. Quick measure. He is, mouth closed, 17 and a half. All right, let him go. They're obviously cannibalistic in here. There's not a lot of bait for them. They put 1,000 fish in, and the odd one that does live a couple of years just eats the little ones. That was unbelievable. That's the first time I've ever seen that, where a big trout, a big speckle has spit up like a 5-inch freshly stocked speckle. I'm gonna gear up Leanne with the other Lake Clear wobbler. This one's a copper and silver. Now, to be honest, I don't think the color makes a difference. I think it's the action and the depth that makes a difference. So there you go, Leanne. This transitionary period in late May, early June, they just seem to be right in that strike zone where the trout are. So we were going over about probably 20 feet of water or so, and it looked like I was marking schools of fish, but I wasn't sure, like I said, if it was the top of a tree or not. And now I have my suspicions that it was fish. They were suspended about 5 feet off bottom. Now these lures are, I don't think they're getting that deep, but the fish are coming up obviously to feed. I've said it before and I will continue to say it again, folks. Once you figure them out, replicate, replicate, replicate. Because trout are a patternable fish. They're in that spot for a reason. And there's more than one. They school. So we're gonna go back over it. And we're gonna get another, and another, and another.
So I was just feeling a bite, and I hooked something, but then like there was no pressure. And I'm reeling in, and I guess I caught a freshly stocked, that was easy, just popped out. Freshly stocked yearling.
That's literally what my fish ate.
Just itty bitty brookie. This year, probably this year's stocking, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He's gone.
Nice.
Wow. He bit like decent.
Hard.
Yeah.
Funny, eh?
That's why I wasn't like, when I started reeling and I didn't feel anything, like no tension, I was like, eh. But there you go. So they must have stocked them.
Yeah, they just
year.
recently stocked it, I guess.
Yeah. So that's funny. I
Oh, you still got your worm too.
Yeah, I caught your fish's
Food.
There we go. Nice.
Hey, still a trout. That's a success. That one I got must be at least a 3-year-old fish. Like, see, you know, small those yearlings are that are put in here. I would imagine a fish from last year is probably 14 inches maybe. And then the one I got 17 and a half. Well, that's a 3 or 4 year old fish for sure. Oh, there's one. Talking to the camera, got one. They're biting now. I think this is a smaller one. It feels squirrely. But yeah.
Early bird does not get the worm.
No, today it seems like they're turning on now. It's like almost 6 o'clock, 5:40. This is a medium one. In between the one you caught and the one I got. So this is a last year's fish. Nice little male. Yeah, real dark. This is what I'm saying, folks. Charleston Lake Provincial Park has good brook trout fishing.
Let's catch a 2019 or...
Yeah, a real old one. A really pretty one. Nice. Quick release. There it goes. Dark. Almost purple like Leah said, eh? And yeah, we're kind of getting them everywhere now. They must just be turning on, coming up for an evening feed. We've caught 3 different generations of speckles today. You can catch fish in a lot of parks. You just look at the stocking charts. It's not rocket science, right? And a 17.5 inch fat speckle, that's a trophy in most guys' books. It's a decent little hike, enough elevation, and the last half from Basin Lake, you have to have a decent eye for knowing what a trail looks like. But if you have some sort of a trail app or some sort of app on your phone that you can track your location, it's not too hard to get into here. So we're gonna continue fishing and hopefully get a couple more, because they are biting.
Huh?
She's really going for a swim.
Yeah. I'd go for a swim.
I could go for one too. Hot now.
Very hot.
Alrighty, folks, we are packed up, fully loaded. Leanne, Remi, and we're headed out. So thanks for watching this episode of The Average Joes. And we're going to be doing lots more park stuff coming up this year, so stay tuned for that. And I promise the next one will be a little bit better, because this one kind of sucked. But we caught fish, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe.